everyone, welcome back to the Fallout 4 Nono Ninja run, episode 32. Previous episode we went to Dunwich, finished up Dunwich Borers, went over towards Salem, investigated the Museum of Witchcraft, and went into the retirement home where we got some more military grade duct tape, and now we just helped Jack finish with his quest, The Secret of Cabot House. And as we were exiting, some raiders are still kind of hanging around here. I don't know if she just decided to continue walking. Whatever. This particular raider looks like... Alright. Done and done. With me being this close to where I can drop off that Deathclaw egg to finish out the quest Devil's Due, I think I will just go ahead and do that. It's really just kind of running along the beach here, and there shouldn't be too many enemies around here. Nothing horrendously scary anyways. But I am going to go ahead and get that quest active so that I've got the quest marker. Yeah, we're already really close. But there's a couple of Mirelurks there. Either of them legendary? No. We'll just let them be since they're in the water, and yeah, just don't really want to deal with them. It's kind of funny, I'm actually detected by them, but they must just decide that I'm not worth the effort or something. I'm not sure. I'm a little further west than I thought I was. What's going on? I'm hearing gunfire in that direction. Sounds like it might be some Nuka World Raiders by the sound of the guns. If I had to guess, I'd say Disciples, because that last gunshot kind of sounded like a 44 Magnum. And they're the only ones that carry that as far as I know. But yes, so there's two ways you can finish Devil's Due. One is to come here and deliver the egg back to where it came from, which involves a Deathclaw sliding down at you and roaring at you, and you just drop it and walk away, and the Deathclaw will be fine with that and will stay neutral to you. Or you can take it to Diamond City and turn it into Wellingham, the Robo-Butler, for caps. I have no need for caps, no desire to get caps, and this was kind of on the way, so it's just a quick and easy way to finish that particular quest. Now let's get the first step back up, and we'll head back over and talk to the settlers at 10 Pines. Mirelurk Queen, just kind of chilling out over there. I'm wondering if that's what the gunfire was about. Was someone was fighting a Mirelurk Queen? And that's fine. Yep, I see a Disciple corpse right there. I'm gonna hopefully let's get into some shade here. Oh no! Okay, I just don't want her to spit acid at me. That's all I want. Okay. Okay, just fine. That's fine. It's good. It's fine. Mirelurk Queen meet. And there were some ghouls here too. Kind of a little three-way fight, apparently. Yeah, survivalist. There's more ghouls up there. Interesting. Kind of sorry I missed out on that fight. It might have been fun to watch, but that's fine. We'll just keep moving on. And there was a legendary. Thankfully, the enraging missile launcher was on a ghoul and not on one of the disciples, because that would have possibly turned the tide against the Mirelurk Queen. But yeah, Mirelurk Queen meat, when you cook it, gives you +2 endurance for a good chunk of time, plus it heals you quite a bit. So when I combine that with the Nuka Lurk Queen roast or steak or whatever it's called, that's +5 endurance for a good chunk of time, which is really nice for when you have to do a lot of sprinting or swimming and that sort of thing. That's heavy action point use. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of see if we can climb right up this. Yeah, making good progress. Come on. Kind of traverse back and forth in an attempt to not have to go around. There is a little shack here. I believe if you go into that shack, then like a raider spawns, not inside, but kind of like he was gone and was just returning to the shack, that sort of thing. I'm not going to go in there anyways, so there's nothing in there that I would want. Now down here, if I'm in the right spot, yeah, there's the behemoth. I was going to say there can be a super mutant behemoth once you're past a certain level and come here. That will always spawn. I think it might be level 30 or 40, but regardless, he's way over there. He's not going to see me. Even if he does, he won't be able to reach me in time. Now I'm kind of faced with a little bit of a decision. Obviously I want to cross here where I won't take too much radiation. Not that radiation really bothers me anymore. But if I keep going straight in this direction to get... These guys are not dead. Playing possum. Anyone else? Okay. If I keep going straight, I'm actually going to end up going kind of right near Outpost Zamanja. And there aren't a lot of things that can probably one-hit kill me anymore in this run. I've gotten pretty tough. But there is a raider with a Fat Man launcher. And it's broad daylight. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll just take out these Mirelurks, make sure there's nothing else around. Take out these Mirelurks and kind of go that way for a short distance. And then we'll go south of Outpost Zamanja. That's what are you doing to me? Fine. Ow. Another fun day of Blitz not working exactly how it should. But as you can see, it's the middle of the day, so I'm getting free healing from sunlight. And yeah, so really no worries about getting knocked upside the head by a Mirelurk time or two. Now, I'm still closer to Outpost Zamanja than I'd like, but I just need to get up to the top of this hill. And then I can kind of start heading a bit more to the south. Yeah, there's a little sub-encampment right there. I need to keep moving. What is almost... Oh, it's just the attack dogs. That's fine. There's a little sub-encampment right there that's got a couple of turrets and a raider and a couple of attack dogs. And engaging them might kind of bring the attention of the raiders that are further up, including Boomer, the one who has the Fat Man launcher. So I just wanted to avoid all of that completely. Plus, right down here, there's going to be three bloat flies, not just one. There should be three. Well, usually there's three, and one has a potential to be legendary, but I guess not. But I did happen to find this legendary rabid radstag over here. That should pose me very little threat. And we'll be able to just kind of sneak up on him and see what he's got. Resolute combat rifle. Time slows down for a moment when chambering the final round of the magazine. Not something that I find useful even in a gun when I am using guns, but I'll take the meat, that's fine. Some fighting going on over there by the plane. I have no interest in getting involved in that. It's weird. Like I said, there's usually three bloat flies down here and then one inside that little shack. And one of the ones that's down there has usually a really good chance of being legendary. So, a little disappointing, but there was a legendary right near where it was. I do have to be a little bit careful because I'm high enough level that above those bloatflies, there's probably, yeah, right there, a gunner sentry bot. You can kind of just see it moving around a little bit. If I get up a little higher. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so I don't want to just sprint away from there because it will see me. But I should be far enough away now that I'm safe to sprint. We'll go up here. There should be the bridge to go across, up and talk to the settlers at 10 Pines Bluff.
You find those raiders?
I sure did.
Yeah, I took care of him.
No kidding. That's the best piece of news. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. So...
Alright. That works for me. We got Lucas Miller and his caravan here. We can now access the workshop because the settlers are happy with me. All I'm really going to do here is set up some defense for them. And I'm just going to set up 3 guard outposts. And then I'll assign one of them to man the guard outposts. And that'll give them 6 defense, which will make me all green up on top there. I'm going to just check what they have, see if there's anything that I want to take with me. Not, well, I'll take the fiberglass, I guess. That's fine. And we'll do some quick crafting. Specifically, we want to get that Mire Queen steak. And while we're here and we're thirsty, we'll just use their handy dandy well over here. And off we go. I think I'm going to go ahead and switch to Ghoul Problem at Greentop Nursery. They want me to kill the ghouls in Bedford Station. I'm going to just zip over here real quick and check what kind of dogs there are here. I'm getting close to where there's probably an alpha. But I just want to see if there's any legendaries quick. And if so, take care of them. So there's the alpha, wild mongrel. Easiest of the alphas. That one is just a wild mongrel. I am detected. If I get a little too close, they'll start to get antsy, but that's a vicious. So that's a tougher dog, but still not really a problem for me. And wild. Goodbye, doggies. We'll just leave you alone. But I'm not going to run away because there's an old saying about running away from a dog forces it to chase or something like that. I don't know. I'm probably making that up. But yeah, down here, Bedford Station, bunch of ghouls. No problem taking them out. I'm not going to go back to the settlers at County Crossing and say, hey, I did it. I'll just take care of it, go back and talk to Preston, and then if I happen to be, that's not County Crossing, it's Greentop Nursery. If I happen to be back near them, I'll tell them, hey, I did it, and they will join my cause and all that. So what's over there? That looks like some more dogs, so we'll just leave them be. Head over here and kill some ghouls. Oswald would be so upset with me right now. Those 2 taken care of. That one is dead already. Probably not one in here. This is a really good place, by the way. I've had to make use of this place for its junk, mainly because I've been told to go clear Outpost Zamonja for Pam, and then I get there, I actually clear the whole thing out, go through the whole process of killing the raider with the Fat Man, survive all that, and then I realized that I forgot to bring the supplies I need to make turrets. And so you can come here and get sharp. Well, military grade duct tape, never say no to that, but yeah, sharp is charisma, intelligence. I've got no use for either of those. So, ouch. And there you go. And there's another. I mean, I'm still in danger. Where am I in danger from? Those guys? Huh, okay. Just make sure there's nothing good on these. Doesn't look like it. Is there one in here? Oh, there's two of you. You guys moved pretty quick. Okay, ow. But you can see with my, but there's the downside. I did become sick. So, at this point though, I've got so much antibiotics that it's not really too much of an issue. Makes me waste a couple of purified waters, but no biggie. Was that it? Let's see what. Report my success. Yep. So that was it. Pretty quick and easy. There are probably more around here. I'm not sure if, like, there's probably one a little further over there. But that might be all of them. So we'll just kind of start sprinting through the countryside. It's funny how close that place is to Concord. Well, and specifically to this the quarry over there. Oh yeah, okay. I find it interesting. It doesn't seem like it should be that close. It's because when you're low level, that's usually it's low level time that you're around this area, and so you're, having to creep everywhere and go really slow and be really careful and all that. And now when you just open up and sprint, where are you? Oh, Kim's vendor. Okay. You're there in like no time. So I'm glad I made that little side diversion to take care of that, and later on, if I happen to be up near Malden again, I can stop into Greentop Nursery and give them the good news. I might end up needing to. It is my plan to do the Minutemen ending on this run for various reasons, but the one thing that will happen is once I make the Institute an enemy, the Minutemen, if I don't have enough settlements under my control already, a quest will start that is basically, it's called Form Ranks, and it requires me to get enough settlements, and usually it just requires one settlement. Like you gotta, so if that happens, I might just leave Greentop Nursery in my back pocket there that I can say, hey guys, I did it, and then they'll join me, and then that'll be the end of that quest. But Preston, why are you out here in the radiated water?
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns.
I don't want a flare gun.
You can use it to see. It'll get more and more useful as
No, it won't.
I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen.
I don't care.
I'm not interested in your life story.
Just hear me out. This is important.
It's really not.
Have you heard of the...
No.
I thought everyone in the comic were the Minutemen. I was with Colonel Hollis's group.
I told you I wasn't interested. Could we...
Only...
Okay. Good
Sounds
riddance.
like it's time for the Minutemen.
No. I don't accept that.
I didn't really mean to be
The
that
Commonwealth
mean.
we just need better...
Yeah,
That's
we
why
need better leaders. Sure.
That means a lot coming from you.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Basically,
I'll do
Preston wants me to
Good.
become the leader of the Minutemen.
Good.
And I say, okay,
Welcome aboard.
because I want to use their strength
So
to
this is a whole new start for the
get me
Minutemen.
into the Institute
Commonwealth
and eventually
too.
get rid of the
Don't
Institute.
worry.
And he calls me General.
So if
You're looking at it. I'm the leader.
The leader of the Minutemen has always been called General,
I'll let you know if I...
which is
Anything else?
weird. But anything else? No. Could you? Nothing.
no, nothing.
Okay.
Thank you. And strangely enough, he didn't have another quest for me, and I think that's because I've got this one, and let's see what else. This one, Is that it? That's interesting. Usually he would give me another one. I don't know. But regardless, Preston, I would like you to move to Hangman's Alley. So what we're going to do is get Preston and Sturgis for sure to Hangman's Alley because they're both going to be needed for quests later on. I really don't want to have to drag everything I have all the way back up here to Sanctuary just to talk to them. June, why don't you head down to... Oh,
Do you have a moment?
I really
Thank you
kind of
for
don't,
helping us out in
but
Concord.
I'm
If only we'd run
about
into
to
you
ask
sooner.
you to move away from your wife, so yeah, don't mention it. Sure. Yep.
You
Yep.
have no idea. My
Yep.
son,
Your son is gone. I
I
understand. It's
understand how you
terrible.
feel.
but you and I,
Yeah. Okay. So now, June, would you please? You know, Marcy hasn't been that nice to you since you got here, anyways. So why don't you just leave her here and you go to Hangman's Alley? Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, Mama Murphy, you're out here being
Got
a
favor to ask
farmer.
you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
If I can get experience out of it.
Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
Alright, so we'll build Mama Murphy's chair, which shows up as a special type of thing. Hey, Mama Murphy, look at that. There's a chair. Why don't you sit down and stay there? While you do that, I'm going to look for Sturgis. Sturgis! Is that Sturgis?
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Sturgis.
Mom, welcome back, Mom. I do
Yeah,
hope you would
not now,
like to
Counselor.
find some assistance.
Sturgis. You should move to Hangman's Alley. Alright, now what did you want, Codsworth? What?
Hey, Cotsworth.
Mom, welcome back, Mom. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
Not really anything worth
No.
useful.
Nothing useful.
I thought the chance. I realized that I...
He wants to join me, and I'm going to be like, nope.
Not now.
All right, then.
And then I'm going to send him to Hangman's Alley as well, because eventually I'm going to send him to the castle. But I want him at Hangman's Alley for now, just so he's easier to get to. So that should basically be everyone, all the settlers here except for Marcy and Mama Murphy.
Huh? Speak up.
I wasn't actually
Yeah.
talking to you.
You need the sight?
Okay, you want mentats? I got mentats. Here you go.
Ah, that's it. I see you. The mighty hunt. What's this? I see a man in a white outfit.
If he's in a white outfit, he's got to be from the
standing
Institute.
over Your prey.
And he's after
He
what I'm
says
hunting.
something. It's hard to make out. He says Z247, initialize factory reset, authorization code Zeta 53 Kilo. And then he falls, and he's still.
So what she just gave me is eventually I will have to hunt down an Institute courser, and when I do, I will be able to, once I find it, I'll be able to use that code that she just said and basically shut it down so I don't have to fight it, which is going to be pretty handy. We're tired. I think it's a good point to get 7 hours of good night's sleep, and then we can talk to Mama Murphy again, actually. There's a certain time limit between when you can speak to her, and I think 7 hours is long enough that she'll ask for more drugs and
One day, Sanctuary will
and,
be a vibrant community.
let me
I've seen it.
use the site again.
Hey, come back later.
Nope, it's not.
Need to
That's
look
fine.
for something to help you again.
I think there's only one more vision that she can see and then she dies, so it might be in her best interest that she told me come back later. Have a bit of water, and we'll eat some food, and we are ready to head south after we level up. Right, so let's start getting to be a hacker. Now, what to do next? We're not going to do that. I think maybe we need to... we could talk to Dr. Amari. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We need to do the bit where we use Kellogg's brain, or what's left of it, to get some sort of clue of how to get into the Institute. And for that, we need to get to Dr. Amari. So I think what I'm going to do, because that's a pretty long run, I'm going to go ahead and eat some grilled queen nukalurk and some Meyerlurk queen steak. And that is going to give me plus 5 endurance. So as you can see, my action points, I don't think they're going down at all. So for a while, I'll just be able to run or sprint for free, which is great because right here there are no enemies. At least there's not going to be anything that's going to be super dangerous, and I'll just be able to kind of run my way all the way. Boy, probably all the way to close to all the way to Hangman's Alley. My action points might be going down ever so slowly, but that's fine. That high endurance will also make them my action points replenish really, really fast as well. So I didn't mean to enter into VATS and target Trudy like that, but just doing VAT scanning here and there, just in the off chance that there might be some sort of enemy on the road. Like a super mutant up in that house. Let's go on this side of this truck so the super mutant doesn't see me and decide to take a pot shot at me. I'm hearing gunfire over in the area of Lexington. Some of it sounds like it might be laser fire. I'm wondering if those Institute synths and their turrets are still there. Oh, that's right. I do have something I need to take care of here. Once you're past a certain level, I think it might be level 30, it's no longer just rad roaches here. The kind of the rad roach king is here, and he is a high level with usually a minigun or a Gatling laser. So just attempting to run past him would be unwise. But we'll use that to teleport up to him, and then yeah, he's got a Gatling laser. He's also legendary, which is nice. And we're over encumbered. Our grilled radstag wore off, so that's fine. We'll eat some more. Cavaliers combat armor. Cavaliers basically says when you're blocking or sprinting, you reduce damage by 15%. I have no use for that whatsoever, so we'll just kind of keep on rolling. I think this actually, it's going to be a little bit of a short episode, but rather than have you guys watch me run the rest of the way in relative safety, we'll just call this episode to a close. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.